2?
Oh, I didn't know when they did that. Oh God.
I think there was actually 3 Cinderella movies.
Cinderella 3. What's the third one about?
I don't know if there's 3 or not, because I remember, okay, there's one... Okay, the first one, Cinderella, all the stuff, everyone knows that Disney movie. The second one, was Cinderella, like, the after effect. So the aftermath of that. So she lives in the castle. She has a great life. One of her evil stepsisters is, like, not really evil. One of her evil stepsisters, like, finds a guy that she likes, and so Cinderella helps her. So it's like 3 mini stories into one movie.
Huh.
You know? And then the third one, I don't even know if there's a third one. I'm pretty sure there is. Like, my memory dilutes me a lot, so.
Yeah,
straight to DVD, Mulan 2.
Oh, gross.
Oh my God.
That's disgusting.
Oh, look at him. He's staring right here.
Mulan 1's great. Good movie.
Mulan 1 was a good movie.
You know what actually Disney movie I didn't like too much, and like, I just didn't find it to be interesting is Pocahontas. I've never been a fan.
You didn't like Pocahontas?
I'm sorry I don't like it. I just don't care for it. It's like my least favorite of the Disney movies.
But I remember Pocahontas 1 and 2.
We don't. Oh, they made a second one.
You don't even know all the sequels to these Disney movies.
I know the sequels to like Lion King 2 and 3. I know that shit. No, sorry, 2 and 2.5.
There's 1 and 2, and then there's 1.5.
Oh, is it 1.5? I'm sorry.
That's the one where it's just about Timon and Pumbaa, which is my favorite one.
I like 2. You know what? People 2 gets a lot of shit. 2's okay in my opinion. Mm-hmm. Then they made Fox and the Hound 2, and I think that's totally unnecessary because Fox and the Hound 1 is great.
Fox and the Hound made me cry.
Yeah, it still makes me cry. I watched it recently, and it's really short. Really, I really compare it now.
Yeah, well, if you look at all the Disney movies, they're pretty short.
Yeah, it's a really quick movie. It was like 70 minutes. It was like really quick and easy. However, there was, speaking of cartoons, actually, because I'm scatterbrained today, and I feel like talking about anything and everything.
You give him the fire ring?
I just gave him a bunch of things to make his defense better.
Yeah,
because I just didn't want to die immediately, which is kind of nice and once in a while to not have
Goofy and
Donald just explode.
More defense.
Tarzan go fuck himself.
Tarzan can go fuck himself, yeah. So let me see if I can remember anything.
Well, I found this post on Reddit one time. Nice catch.
I know. I was like, leaning forward to it. I was like, I'm trying to remember if there's anything here, anything worthwhile. But it doesn't look like it. So I'm gonna fucking go down.
So I found this post on Reddit. It was like the top 10. It was like top 10 most depressing animated movies. And it goes really far out. There's a lot of like strange movies.
Like depressing as in it's bad, or depressing as there's a depressing scene that makes you feel depressed?
The whole movie's depressing.
Oh, okay.
There's a movie called Plague Dogs.
I was about to say the intro to Up was depressing.
But it has to be like the whole movie itself. Like,
yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, because like his wife dies and then he just decides to go build a fucking balloon house
and kidnap an Asian child. I'm just kidding. That was not planned.
Yeah. Or maybe it was in his house cards. But there's a movie called Plague Dogs, and the movie the animation is really good to it, but the story is like fucking sad. It's about these. Is this
going slower than usual?
Yeah, it is.
I'm just kidding. You can actually make it go faster by pushing forward.
I didn't know that because I just kind of went once.
Yeah. You just push forward and just.
Well, I was gonna question because I was playing Metal Gear Solid 4 on this yesterday. And I was slowing down a lot, so I was like, man, is my PS3 just fucking up? Yeah, no. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 4 was like a little slogging. It was crazy. But Plague Dogs is about these 2 dogs who are getting tested on, and they're testing the bubonic plague on these 2 dogs, and they're the carriers.
Oh shit! The tiger was. Was it the tiger? No.
What?
No, my screen went.
Oh. Yeah, and then these 2 dogs escape, and they're carrying the bubonic plague, and the whole movie's about these people trying to find them, and they're anthropomorphic, by the way, so they can talk to each other.
What?
Yeah. And people understand them. If I recall, in the series, people understand them, which is really weird. But they're running around with this plague, and the people are trying to find them and kill them. The problem is that there's a book about it, and the book ends way different than the movie. And the movie is just so bleak and depressing. When I watched it, and when it ended, I was like, I felt so sad. I'm like, this movie's, oh my god, what did I get myself into?
Like, look at that smile. Oh. Dude,
yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I ever watched anything super depressing.
Did you ever watch Grave of the Fireflies?
No.
It's a Miyazaki movie. Like, you know Miyazaki movies.
Of course, I've seen Princess Mononoke and Spirit Away. I love Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah, it was great.
Because I remember I had Howl's Moving Castle on DVD, and I would watch it when I get home from school. It's just
Great movie.
There's nothing ever good to watch. I was like, it's a good movie, yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. My favorite out of all three, like all those like movies, it's really hard. It's a tie between Princess Mononoke and Spirited Away. Like I love those movies really equally. I watched Grave of the Fireflies, and I was like, nope, not having it.
Nope.
I finished it. Don't run. I finished the movie. I was like, wow, this is really depressing. Because it's based on like the actual fire bombings in Japan.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, so it's like it's actually like it's just like man, this movie's like way too real. But the one of the coolest ones I found on that list was called Felidae.
Yeah.
It's a noir movie with cats. Like a fucking dark noir movie where it's like this one detective cat's trying to find out murders. And it's like really, really interesting. Like, wow, this movie's actually really cool. Except there's like weird cat sex scene in it, which is really weird.
What?
Yeah, they go in depth with it too, where like the fucking cat's like screeching, you're like, oh my god, this is really weird.
Just stand still, damn it.
But I guess see back in the day, like that movie was like it's so weird, like it's a foreign movie though. But it didn't really get a lot of like claim here back in the 90s because like it would have got easily confused with all of the Disney movies.
Yeah.
Because the animation is really good to it, but it was a hush hush movie
Oh
because
my
like, if
God.
kids saw that, parents bought it for them, it would have been really bad.
Have you seen? What was it? It's
I realize I just have been talking about depressing movies the whole
Yeah, I
time.
know. Listen. I know. Well, I mean, we can still talk about depressing movies, but like when you were just talking about, you brought up something. I don't know why it just brought into my head, but have you ever seen? I think it's called Princess Swan or something.
Princess Swan?
Swan Lake or.
Is that the Disney movie where
It's not a Disney movie. It's a movie trying to be like a Disney movie.
it's trying to be like a Disney movie?
Yeah, Princess of the Swan, Princess of the Lake or whatever.
What's it about?
Let's see here. This well, the movie has like musicals all over the place, but it's basically a wizard captured a princess and turned her into a swan, and this prince is gonna save her, and like it's just basically I forgot the title. And it's gonna bug me now, but like I'm pretty sure
it's
you've
called
seen
The Princess and the Swan.
Princess of the Swan, something. I don't know, Swan Princess.
Is there a crocodile and alligator somewhere in the movie?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yes, I think they're talking.
It's what it's all I know about.
They're talking. Yeah, they all talk, and they're trying to help her out. So she's like stuck. So whenever the moonlight hits her, she turns to normal. But whenever the moonlight doesn't hit her, she turns back into a swan.
Is it Princess Black?
No.
No. Okay, I'm thinking of a different movie as well.
Are you thinking Princess and the Frog?
Yes.
Okay, I know there's a crocodile.
Is there a crocodile in that one
who
too?
Plays like a trombone or something.
Oh my god, I'm getting my freaking musical crocodiles and
Yeah, there's so many of them. It's like it's hard to tell which one I like the most.
Well, there's a crocodile in All Dogs Go to Heaven,
Yes.
and there's a crocodile in the Rescuers.
Yeah.
So I'm getting confused with all these things because there's so many fucking crocodiles.
I don't know why, but like people who like make cartoons really like to make crocodiles good guys. Yeah,
Like the crocodile in All Dogs in Heaven though, man, that one's like weird. Like he's all like eccentric and shit. Like he like dresses up in like
yeah, it's
like,
a weird
dresses.
movie. All Dogs Go to Heaven, you know, because like that movie made me actually think about heaven and shit.
And do dogs really go there?
Yeah.
I mean, they could, I guess. Except cats. Cats don't go to heaven.
I'm trying to remember if there's. We have to stop by the tent or not, or we have to go to the.
Actually, I just bought that movie a couple days ago.
What, All Dogs Go to Heaven?
Oh, actually, it was about a couple weeks ago. I was like, I've been thinking about it for a long time. I haven't seen it in years, so I was like, I'll go buy it. Yeah, somewhere in my DVD collection over there. I came with 1, 2. I never watched 2 though. It just kind of like is there. I don't plan on watching it either.
Oh, Jesus. Again, like, I say this all the time, like, Tarzan world is just like, there's more confusing and more time-consuming worlds, but like Tarzan is just like repetitive going back and forth. The other worlds at least are well designed. You know, but this one's just like, yeah, gotta go to the tree house that you already been into.
Fuck.
Yeah.
For like the 4th time.
Exactly, so...
Hey, there's a treasure on that,
yeah.
on that tree.
Yeah, it's good to have glide later on.
Oh, is that what it's for?
Yeah.
Oh god, that freaking...
Yeah, that jump scares me all the time.
Cause like you warp wool.
Like, whoop.
Yeah, warp. I just saw something weird on the screen.
Alright, here we go. So there's a chest over there. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, who needs it? That chest is for the birds. We got money. We can buy a bunch of shit.
Yeah, we got money.
We're rich. We really like 7,000 monies.
7,000 monies.
Yes.
MUNNY.
Yeah, man, it's the best. This is the best money ever. You know. Wow.
Yeah, I'm just plowing right through this. I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah. Don't.
Like original recording, we wasted like an hour on this world. I'm gonna try to cut it down to a lot.
Oh, it's because we don't need to grind anymore.
Yeah, we don't need to grind a bit for a while, so I mean, we do grinding off camera, so it just helps.
Which I don't mind doing that. I don't mind like if we ever do a recording session where it's like before we record, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna grind for a while. Just go to probably this world will be the newest world to do it in.
Yeah.
Do one of the last works. The Traverse Town's not gonna do it anymore because I've already milked that as far as I could.
Well, no. Remember, after you get a certain point, like near the end game, like all the worlds will. If you notice, there's stars in each world, right? Saying how weak it is. But once you get near the end of the game, there's going to be a point when all the worlds are like at 8 stars.
Oh, seriously?
So, and then all the hard enemies will start appearing in every world now.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah. So a lot of the end game enemies will appear in all the worlds, so you can grind on all of them if you wish. Yeah, this game is neat in design and everything, so I do love it. Alright, finally. Now we're going to go back to the treehouse.
Why is that fucking girl on there? What's her ish?
I don't know. She's apparently being attacked all the time.
No, she's a problem. Everywhere she goes, she needs help. What a bitch.
What a bitch. That's Tarzan's mom.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Did she give birth to Tarzan?
No, she adopted him.
Actually, you mentioned last time about the whole Elsa thing. The Frozen, like,
So yeah, what I mentioned is there's an online internet theory that explains that. So Elsa and Anna's parents that went on that ship and like went away, and their ship got like shipwrecked or whatever in the beginning of the movie, or like got sunken up, taken by a storm. So people were trying to connect it to Tarzan's parents, who in the beginning of Tarzan, their parents got shipwrecked, and they started using this. They salvaged the shipwreck to build a giant treehouse, and then gave birth to Tarzan, and then they got killed by that saber-toothed tiger.
And so some theories actually work. I mean, that would. I'm kind of curious what time Frozen takes place.
For one, this is like
if it even gives you
this
time.
is like the 1880s, man. Like, look at this, because like in this movie they had steamboats and shit, but if you look in Frozen, they only have like horses and carriages.
Yeah, it's like really ancient. That's what, like kind of like breaks up with the theory. Cause,
yeah, because like the time period is way off, unless a Disney movie, a magical storm took them into time and space itself.
Yeah, that would be a Disney thing, by the way. Yeah. But at the same time, like, who says that freaking Frozen's based in like actual like a real world?
There's no.
However, I've always thought of like Disney, how it all takes place in its own like centralized world. Like, shit just happens anywhere.
Yeah.
Cause like what Disney movies actually kind of based in reality? Like actually like still. I guess this one's kind of closest to me. Cause like the Daniels talk. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But like there's not really any magic. Unlike a lot of Disney movies. I guess Lion King's not like that too.